picture, my personal hard work, and tell everybody that you helped me reach my goal. Not even my goal, but help me lose weight.
They about to be mad at you. They about to be mad. They ain't gonna like this snippet right here. Ooh.
I mean, if they see it, they see it. I block this person everywhere. But anyways.
That's crazy.
That happens.
But talking about, I just want to promote you, like tell people how you do it. And I wasn't born yesterday, so I'm just
like you caught on.
You're using my picture just for you to gain more clients off of me, which is foul to me.
Yeah.
So I would say there's a lot of good trainers, but then again, there's also the bad outweighs sometimes when all they do is all they want is money. They fake some progresses and they're not actually who they are as they say. And that's one huge red flag. I mean, it sucks, but I would say to the people who's going to watch this video is just for them to be cognizant of the person or the personal trainer that they want to get involved with.
Wow.
So do their research first.
Do their research first.
I'm like an FBI of my friends. I find everything out. So
I like that.
It goes to anything, relationship wise, personal training wise, or for anything, period. You need to be aware because there's a lot of fake people nowadays.
You going into dating? I heard you talk about let's not go there. You're right. I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. Again, there's good and bad people as far as personal training wise.
Giselle, the question again is, what are maybe 3 bad qualities that people can look out for when it comes to personal training?
I think bad qualities, well, pretty much the opposite of the points that I said before, early in the interview. So doing the opposite. So go over it real quick. Someone who just doesn't really get to know why you're exercising. They just want to kind of rush you into it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That also brings me to another point. I've had clients tell me that they've had personal trainers before, but they didn't they didn't like them because the first day they made them do a lot, too much to the point where they felt nauseous.
Yep. I've heard.
So I think that's one that's really important. You got to understand that client's fitness level, health level, just kind of where they're at with their health, nutrition, their age. I mean, there's just a lot that factors into that. But you got to see where they're at, don't just make them go so hard right away. So I think that also, again, right here, I had said earlier, provide a program that they want but that they need. So just kind of the opposite. If you're just kind of making them go through the exercises even though their form kind of sucks, or if they're if they tell you that something's hurting but you don't help them fix it and you're just it should go away, whatever, I don't know what they say, but I'm assuming they probably say something like that. Flag. The opposite of asking for feedback regularly, someone who doesn't ask, I feel they're just not really caring about what you think. They just want to get it done and get you out the door, and so I think that's important too. I do have one other one. But this is just my personal,
go ahead.
But personal trainers who provide meal plans, but they don't have a nutrition certification or anything like that. To me, I just kind of find that kind of weird.
Wow. Yeah.
I was how are you going to give someone a specific meal plan? Because I personally don't, because I have that certification in school. I studied kinesiology. Yeah, we touch on it a little bit, but it's it's the very basic level, basic level of nutrition. I don't understand science of foods or how they chemically affect the body. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that now. I don't understand it. So I personally think that's kind of like a red flag because like everyone's different. There are people who have high blood pressure.
True.
There are people who have low blood pressure. There are people who have certain medical conditions. Like you have to really plan their diet correctly because you don't know how it's going to affect their insulin. It's just a whole lot of science.
Facts.
There's a lot of science behind it. So to me, I kind of see that as like a little bit of a red flag. But I think obviously if they have that certification or if they somehow went to school for it, then I think that's cool. Okay, they seem like they know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying if like you could tell like they don't have that,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like one that I thought of.
I agree. I know somebody like that. Same person.
Same person. They're just all bad.
Right. Man.
No, because it makes sense. Like, how can you like recommend? Like, you're basically like recommending this person your personal meal prep that is designed for your body type.
Exactly.
To other people, that's like, what if they're like below the body weight? What if their BMI is not, doesn't match? So
yeah, because that's usually what they're doing. If they're providing meal plans, they're just providing what they eat and what works for them. But it might not work for that client or that it might not. It could, but you never know. And then the thing is if it doesn't, you could get in big trouble for that. I mean, if the client really wanted to like sue or something, if they were really about it, you could get in big trouble for that. I mean, you're not registered dietitian, you're not licensed or anything. You could, so you got to be careful with that because you never know what client you might get that will come at you hard, if they happen to experience something like I don't know what, So you never know, so you got to be careful. Yeah.
Man, yeah, hey. Like I said, y'all always just dishing out some deep stuff. I'll be going like after this, I usually go to sleep or like I'll be getting ready for bed. And I'm just thinking about everything y'all be saying. I'm just like, man, like, did they take a course before they came to this Zoom? Like y'all be saying some deep stuff. And so it really, again, going back to the suing and making sure that you're certified and making sure that you are able to even carry out the things that you do, the nutrition, that's something I think a lot of people need to hear. Because a lot of people ain't thinking about that. You can really get sued. You can really mess around and kill somebody. Their insulin or something.
Yeah, and can I actually? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
One little thing too.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've actually for consultations, I've had people ask me, "Oh, do you provide meal plans?" And I tell them no, and I tell them for that same reason. I'm not licensed. I'm not a registered dietitian. Exercise is what I'm knowledgeable about. I'm not knowledgeable about nutrition. I tell them I provide general advice with like macros and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't provide meal plans. And I feel like I have lost clients that way, for potential clients that way, like they didn't sign up because a lot of trainers do provide meal plans. But I kind of just stick to I stand my ground in a sense because it's like, no, like if I'm not comfortable with the meal plan that I give you, I'm not going to give it to you. Like I'm comfortable with exercises, that I'll give you. But nutrition though, like, no, I'm not going to give you that. Especially if you do have some type of medical thing going on, Sorry, I just wanted to mention that too, but
that's perfect. I'm actually taking note. Because you actually made me think of a few other things. But Andy, if you had anything to say.
Sorry, my kids was asking a question.
No, yeah.
I mean, no, she's completely right. Like to me, when people ask me like, "What do you eat?" and I just like, "This is what I eat," but that doesn't mean you have to eat the same thing. Because again, like my friends, like some of them are like way skinnier than me. Or like some of them are like bigger than me. So it's like it all depends. So like she said, like you can't just give out like, like nutritional advice.
Exactly.
It's like when people call us in the emergency room over the phone. I don't see you personally. I cannot give you any medical advice over the phone.
Exactly.
If you think you're having an emergency, go to your nearest emergency room. It goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand.
So you can't like give people any advice unless like you're certified. Like as far as like nutrition wise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I eat. It's up to you if you want to follow it.
Yeah.
But like me giving you like a line of meal preps that you can eat, it's no. You know.
And it sounds like it will even be the same way for weight training. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and do a PR that's similar to freaking Andy. You know, Andy over here lifting 300 pounds. She squatted 300. 300 pounds. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna snap. You're gonna hear a loud pop in the gym. Everybody's you're gonna be across.
Me too. Me too.
Now you got some strong legs too, though, Giselle. But like you probably lifting too about 300. But y'all both, I can't do anything near what y'all doing. So it's just like I know that for a fact. So it's like you're not gonna just throw the same weight of a different person. On the same rack. It's like you're gonna weigh it out. See,
exactly.
Okay, what do you do? What don't you do? How often do you do this? So I love that y'all pointed out those elements because again, there's people I know and there's followers I have that I DM and they need to hear this. And I hope if y'all listening that y'all hit up Giselle, that y'all hit up Andy, in their personal training and get their services because already I hear benefits and things that most people or most trainers that I also know aren't talking about. They're just ready for a quick buck. They just ready to offer you Herbalife. They just ready to send you to Herbalife. They're just ready to give you a smoothie or a tea or something. I'm just like, man, like, come on. You're just looking for a quick buck. But what about do you even care? You ain't even asked me for my name. Hey, I'm Trey. They're just like, hey, let me just get you. So you ever try Herbalife? I'm like, okay, I'm Trey. How are you? It's like where you're from.
I forgot about Herbalife. I forgot about all that.
You forgot about it. Man, they are like they're vicious. Or some of them can be vicious. I don't know all of them, but some of them.
I forgot about them. Yeah.
Yeah, like they are out there still, Giselle, and they are attacking. And,
I mean, some of them like actually like use it to their benefit as far as like actually training clients and caring for clients. But there are some that just like, okay, I need your money now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's like, bro, like they know your card number.
No offense to these people,
yeah,
like that does it. I was with it like back in the days, but not like that, like pushy.
No, but
this was like back in the days. No, this was like back in the days when I just like probably like 2017. I just love their shakes. It's actually good. I'm not gonna be hypocrite, but now I like eat my own stuff.
Yeah,
but but it's different. You need to care for your clients. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you can't just like, okay, wait, I'm doing this amount of weight. You have to do it too. No. So like I start like my friend's sister, I started her out like, okay, when you do squats, you can start with the bar first. Because I don't know your level of comfortability. What if the bar alone is heavy for you? But just know I'll be behind you, spotting you. You know what I mean? Opposed to like, no, you need to do this weight right now. No, and then again, they're not going to want to come back. I mean, even so, people hate my leg day workouts. But I don't like torture them. It's ass to grass day to me. But it's like I'm going to wake up 2 days after trying to recover from my leg day. But then again, it's already leg day again.
Yeah.
Because I train legs 3 to 4 times a week.
I'm not coming to you for that. Nope. That's why I never hit you up. Like whenever I see your videos and it'd be like leg day, I'd be like, nope. Like I don't even comment. I don't like them. I just no.
I be telling my friends, I'm like, yeah, your quads will thank me later.
True.
True.
I told them that too.
What you say?
Yeah. No, yeah, the same thing. You want big legs, right? Then we got to make you do some work.
You right. Right.
Like, come on.
Especially like when you do supersets, like especially with leg extensions, I do 1 leg each, 1, 1, and 2. but you have to have that pause.
One of my clients doing that right now.
So when you go up, you have to do that 3 to 4 second pause because it activates your quads.
Mm-hmm.
So just do at least 10, and then both. But you have to make sure you do that pause.
Mm-hmm.
It helps. Like, yeah, it hurts. But at the end of the day, especially when you start seeing progress, it's just like, yes.
True.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, when I first started, like, my weight loss, I got too excited. And, like, so coming from, like, an extra large pants or leggings, I got too excited when I lost all the weight. I bought mediums for days because I fitted a medium.
Yeah.
And then without me realizing, like, shit, my quads. So now I had to go back to a large, and I had to give away all my medium pants because it won't fit my thighs anymore. So that's one advice I would tell people that are trying to lose weight. Don't get too excited, like buying clothes. As far as like pants wise, because my shirts, I still wear the same shirts. I still wear my oversized shirts.
Cool.
Like the same shirts, like when I was like bigger, I still wear it till this day. Because then I can see when I look at the mirror, I'm just like, yo,
that's nice. Yeah,
this shirt used to be tight on me, and now, you know, it looks great.
Yeah,
like being loose. I'm not that comfortable yet wearing like super tight, like everything.
Oh,
but
stuff. Yeah,
shorts is different because I need to show my quads off.
Yeah. You be showing them quads. I'm telling you, you showing them quads. I love it, man. I love and again, not trying to keep y'all too long. I don't want to make it too long, but I feel like we have to touch this because I feel like a lot of people need to hear good personal trainers' perspectives of this specific, I call it epidemic that's going on social media. And that is fake bodies, fake booties, fake, fake. People are getting bicep implants. People are getting all type of stuff now.
Bicep implants?
I'm telling you, quads.
Bicep implants.
Yeah, these things are happening. Ab implants. All of it's happening now. Yeah.
How do they do that though? Because it's muscle though. How do they do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Probably got that juice. It's the juice.
I don't know.
It's the juice.
That's another thing. The steroids are definitely a part of it. Like, steroids. And that's another thing. Steroids and all these other things that people are taking, fat burners, to promote themselves. So what all that encapsulated, Andy and Giselle, if I'm looking on TikTok and I'm like ready for a personal trainer, it's hard to say no to somebody that looks amazing. It's hard to say no to somebody that looks dope. How can I know? How do I know, or how can I know that they're fake or that their bodies they're not doing what they're saying? How can I find that out?
Okay, so me, based on my experience, I dated somebody that was on
Juice.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, is whatever. Anyways.
Yep.
But like he doesn't personally like tell people to take it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as much as, even though he takes it because he wants to become a bodybuilder,
right?
As much as he takes it, he doesn't like, oh, you need to do this just to gain this.
Okay.
He still trains people accordingly to their body weight, to their BMIs and whatnot. So I would say I don't oppose to people like getting BBLs or being on juice or like getting any surgeries. I don't have anything against these people, but it's like, me personally, I just don't prefer to do it. Like, I would rather lose the weight naturally because I can connect personally to my clients in a way like, okay, I did this. If I can do it without doing any surgery, then you can do it too. Exactly. Then it motivates them more to do what I did. Just like some people at my job, like, oh, wait, I came across your TikTok. I came across your fitness page. Like, how did you do that? If you can do it, I know, that's what they tell me. Like, if you can do it, I know I can do it. Yeah. So it's just a matter of like starting. Yeah. Again, no offense to the people with like the BBL community. The only thing that I would say that I would point out that I hate so much is that the females that get BBL and you're at the gym and they think they're better than you. I hate that. That's the one thing that I hate. Because I've seen people at the gym that I go to that are like, okay, you can really tell that they got surgery.
Right.
And then they would look at you like, ew, like you're nothing, like they're disgusted. You're like, first of all, I work hard for mine.
Yeah.
And you took the easy way out.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't be arrogant about it. Like, everybody's here for certain reasons. Just don't come for other people just because you look better than them. And that's where body dysmorphia kicks in more to certain people. Because when they see like, oh, wow, this person looks good, they probably had surgery and they treat us this certain way. That's when people lose clients, or like that's when like people stop going to the gym. It's because of the insecurities rise up.
Wow.
Because of certain people that think they're better than anybody else. At the end of the day, we're all the same. So, we're at the gym to hit one goal, you know. So that's it.
Man.
That's all I can say.
I think
nothing against them. Like,
yeah.
Because everybody's their own.
Yeah. I feel it. Giselle, got anything for him?
Well, I think one thing that I just don't like is if they like get things done on their body, but they act like it's natural, you know? Like they never speak on it.
Yeah.
Especially if you could tell though that they got something done, but like they're just acting like it's pure exercise and stuff, then that's the only thing that I have an issue with. It's like, no offense to them. It's like, if you want to get that done, get it done. But I just feel like what I think about when I think about those things is like more of the not only physical aspect, but like the mental, psychological aspect, in a sense of like, yeah, you can get that done, but like I feel like fitness just makes you grow in so many ways as a person. Like, I feel like you're just not going to get that through surgery.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And I think another thing too, like, I think a lot of people need to realize, like, if you're going to get surgery done, that's kind of like it's based only off aesthetics, like only appearance. It's only like that's literally only how am I supposed to say? It's like it only serves the purpose of fixing the way you look, right? Fixing, right? But the thing is like, no matter what, like you can fix how you look, but surgeries are not going to prevent high blood pressure. They're not going to prevent obesity. They're not going to prevent diabetes. Yeah. So yeah, you can get those things done, but if you're still eating like crap and not taking care of yourself, it's going to come at you eventually. You know what I mean? So I just would want, that's just my opinion. Like, I would want people to understand, like, you know, yeah, it looks good and everything, but just keep in mind, like, it doesn't fix your health. It's just fixing your appearance.
We can't play with our and that takes a toll on everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And then again, I agree with what Andy said too. Like, it causes a lot of body dysmorphia, and then it causes comparison. And then, I mean, just in general, I think it's just a very unrealistic standard in society. Like, it's very on both males and females. Like, it's just some of it's unrealistic.
Absolutely.
So it's just kind of like, you know, all around, I just think it's like an unrealistic standard. But I mean, again, it's like that's gonna be there, you know, so you can't control what people do or what they don't do.
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's Sunday and y'all are preaching. Y'all are preaching. Like, this is straight, you know, this is a straight sermon here. And there's a lot of, and I hope a lot of people are being convicted of their sins, you know, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this fitness industry. There's a lot of stuff going on TikTok and all the other social medias where you're just seeing it left and right. It's just like, man, this is, you know, that's just too perfect. Or that's just too, you know, it's just like, you know, this doesn't even make sense. Too disproportionate. It's no proportions. One cheek is bigger than the other cheek. One cheek, you know, it's just like, what is going on? Like, you know, so to hear two females who are natural, who are who have put in the work to lose the weight. That right there alone just really excites me. It excites me when I come on and talk about this stuff with y'all, because I'm like, y'all really have been grinding and y'all have evidence. It's on the TikTok, it's on the Instagrams. I scroll through your content. I look, like, I'm very observant. And that comes with, I think, interviewing, but I'm very observant with the person, as I watch them and see them and just know more about them. And I really, truly, see the hard work that you two put in with your content, just even with your content. And then knowing y'all personally, what y'all do outside of the content. So, man, I appreciate this so much. And also, Andy, thank you for pointing out the peer pressure. And you touched on it too, Giselle. Y'all both kind of piggyback, but thank y'all both for touching on the peer pressure that comes with personal training. You can be peer pressured into, oh, do you do meal plans? Everyone else is saying yes. They're getting all the clients. Giselle, you're missing out on money. I just got this. I just got this client. Yeah, but you don't really do meal plans, do you? Oh, well, I mean, they don't know. So that's peer pressure for you, and it's like, well, Giselle, you missing out. You throwing money, but you're holding on to your integrity. You're holding on to who you are. And I respect that. I really do respect that. So thank you for saying that. And same with you, Andy. Thank you for saying that and piggybacking off of the fact that other people can be impacted to the point of body dysmorphia by seeing all of these different fake booties and all these fake bodies going around. People are comparing themselves, which leads to body dysmorphia, which is a form of peer pressure.
I say it because I was once in their shoes.
There you go. Exactly.
Like, again, like, it's putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Exactly.
In a way. Like, it's all social media pressure.
Yeah.
Like, you see all these females posting in like swimsuits with their cheeks out and all that, and then you're just like, ugh, you feel insecure about it, and then people would just tell you, like, so if you're that insecure, then why don't you change it? You know what I mean? So that alone is like triggering points to certain people.
Yeah.
Like using filters and whatnot. Like, here, look at all three of us. No filters, no anything.
Yeah.
Just us, like, just having a regular conversation, But these days, people are so caught up with like makeups and like not all these fake features. But once you shut off your cameras and like, it's different.
You think it's
and like with Giselle, talking about like sometimes she loses clients, but sometimes you gotta lose some to win some.
There she go with that portrait. There she go. Go ahead. There she go.
No, I'm just saying, it's like you just have to, you just have to like take that L sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Facts.
Just because you didn't win today doesn't mean you're gonna, become a failure every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just basically like a learning point on like, okay, this is what I can do better the next time, or like, I don't know. I'm still learning. I can do it with one hand, but
y'all some gurus around here, man. Y'all just be dropping. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it, man. All right, I don't want to keep y'all too long, so there's like 3 other questions I have, but I'm just trying to pick maybe one more. Let me see. Okay. To sum it up, I guess for the people who are personal trainers, I feel like we've been backing them a lot. So to end the conversation, let's at least help them out a little bit. I feel like personal trainers probably looking at this and they're like, like we probably been punching them a little bit too much. So let's help them out a little bit. Giselle and Andy, how can a personal trainer find good clients?
That's hard.
That's hard. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some people that like DM'd me and was just like, well, can I see a sample of your workouts? That's a red flag. You want to see a sample of my workout? So like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, you're basically telling me, like, give you my workout and then you're just gonna do it, and I don't get anything out of it.
I didn't even realize that. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people can do that. I've heard times where like,
there's a lot of people that are like that.
Yeah, Like they'll copy everything. Like they did it and they came up with it. So yeah, that happens a lot actually.
Goodness, man.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you know. I mean, it's different obviously if you put it on there in captions and like, okay, you put it out there. But it's different when you don't, you know?
You don't. Yeah.
Like when they reach out to you specifically and like, can you give me a sample of your workout or something. Like to me, all I say is like, here, like look at my profile. You can see the workouts that I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
sometimes I'll be putting like slides of like, you know, certain arm workouts, like upper body workouts or lower body workouts, and they can see it from there.
Yeah, they can. They can see it straight from there. So there's no reason to do that. Yeah.
Man,
I mean, I guess Crusades, like to get good clients is to become a good trainer, like just being consistent with your posts and just showing them like that you're all about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have this girl, she DM'd me today and she was just like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, yeah, I'm from Maryland. And then she was like, damn, I was going to say, let's do a workout together.
Wow.
And she's all the way from Texas, I think. So I was like, well, we can make that happen. You know, like that's like one thing that I actually want to like actually do, because I know there's a lot of like fitness, like people in Texas. Like I just want to like visit Texas and like everybody on my like timeline that are from there. Like let's just do a huge workout together.
Yeah,
like meet up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like if people see your consistency, people will reach out. It's not even like you scouting for people. They would like personally reach out to you.
I would even say that's an example with this call. I was consistent. I've been consistent with the post, and y'all actually like Giselle, for instance, she hit me back up. It was like, hey, what's, you know, how do you get in the group? How do you do? And I was just consistent with posting, you know, showing up, posting, even with the videos, the Zooms. There's been countless times where no one showed up, but I was consistent. So then one day Andy popped in. I was like, I was just laying on my bed playing the game. I grabbed my headphones. I was like, oh, hey, what's going on, Andy? You know, like, but it's just showing up, like literally when no one else is even there. Show up, and that's what you just
have to show up.
Wait, say what you just said again. It was you said something. What? It was like a phrase you just said. I just wanted to like remember.
Which one?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like you be doggone it. I can't remember what you just said something.
I feel like what, just be consistent about your posts.
You said be consistent about your posts. Yeah, it was. I think, but it was like a little before that. It was something you said, but I'll have to chop it.
I said a lot of things.
You said a lot of things.
I mean, I would say like, oh no, for you to find good people, you got to be a good person. Like
there it is, man. There it is, right there.
Don't scout for people.
I love it.
Like you can promote yourself by posting your workouts, and then people will just reach out to you.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because whenever because as a personal trainer, like obviously part of the job is like sales. You have to like chase clients and stuff. But I do find that usually when you are scouting a little too much, chasing a little too much, like you have a higher chance of just kind of just finding someone who's bad or like just not have like the best idea about fitness, or someone that might cause you trouble or something like that. And so I definitely agree, like if they're very genuine about it and if they're interested in you and training with you and all that, then they're going to hit you up, you know? And even then, I mean, it is still kind of hard because it's a hit or miss when they hit you up. But I mean, but for the most part, like, if they're really genuine about it, they're going to hit you up and they're going to like be serious. Like they're not going to play games, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're just gonna keep it straight up. Like, like I want to do this, I want to do that. They're gonna be kind of quick with it. If they're stalling and doing all these things, is like, then that's how you know they're not that serious about it.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I like that.
That's very true.
Man, personal trainers, y'all can't say your boy didn't do nothing for you. I asked a question, so you know I don't want to keep slamming them, and they like man, So I wanted to make sure we gave them something, but. Y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all time any longer. Again, I know we're going into another week, so I want y'all to be able to enjoy the rest of y'all night. But I do want to make sure that I end off with y'all both just sharing where can people find y'all. Again, Giselle, I know you're very active with training right now. So where can people find you? Where can they hit you up to train or just even inquire about your training? Your social media.
So Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Giselle Training, all three. Facebook, well, I think it's my first and last name, Giselle Calderon, page on there. Where else? I think that's it. Just those four for right now. But yeah, y'all can find me on there.
Awesome.
So thank you. Yeah.
Love it. Y'all go follow her. Go find her, man. Amazing content. A trainer, active trainer right now. Go hit her up. Andy, also let them know.
For now, I just have my fitness page, Instagram, and my TikTok is just Asian Filtration 23.
Love it. And again, if y'all want a good leg day, if you just want leg training, especially hit her up. Like, you trust me, they're gonna be popping out the jeans, But again, Andy, Giselle, thank y'all so much for this time. Thank y'all so much for really truly pouring out and being transparent. You both really said some things I think today that's going to piss a lot of people off, and I like that. Yeah. I like that. I love that. Like, people need to be pissed. I love that. I love people out being uncomfortable, because when people are uncomfortable, a lot of good stuff happens. People can grow.
Exactly.
People can grow from being uncomfortable. So y'all really put people in an uncomfortable situation, and I think if they hear this, and when they hear this, they're really going to be able to take from it. If they're doing bad, they'll be able to do better, and if they're doing good, they can continue to keep doing it. So
I mean, if the shoe fits.
There you go. That poetry. You better start with the word.
I just said if the shoe fits.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna come after you, and you gotta stop playing.
It's true though.
Better lose like 100 followers.
Right. Well, the shoe fit. Okay. Unfollow.
Okay, but those were the bad times. See?
There you go.
Exactly.
So they do it for you.
Yeah.
Easy. They do it for you.
That's true. Because you be having like a lot of people that follow you, and then when you follow them back, they just unfollow you. I hate that.
Yeah,
like they just follow to unfollow. I'm just like, whatever.
What?
Like, do you have a life? Like,
right.
Like, do you have a job? Like, what are you doing? Like,
bro, that is. I think I have come across that a few times, where you didn't message somebody, like you didn't DM somebody on TikTok, and then when you try to redo it, you can't because they've unfollowed. It's like, hold on, I thought we were.
So basically, they just followed you just for them to gain followers, and then they unfollow you.
Yeah.
Just so they said they have a lot of followers. I don't really care for that. If you're gonna know when people are real, like if they're really supporting you.
That's creepy. I'm sorry. That's just very creepy. It's like, what the heck?
You have like user X, Y, and Z out of nowhere. I think I posted that today on my Instagram.
Repost it.
You have user X, Y, and Z.
That's crazy.
Like watching your stories.
Oh, that's just creepy, man. That's creepy. Well, man, again, thank y'all so much for the time. Again, guys, thank you for watching this. If you stayed until the end, make sure you follow Giselle and Andy. Make sure that you hit them up, support them, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, peace.